The final confirmed image of Michael C. Rockefeller, take me 1961 before his disappearance during an expedition to New Guinea at the age of 23. Michael was the son of former Vice President Nelson Rockefeller. A small sausage store in New York, 1963. Robert De Niro with his father, 1946. During World War II, the British SAS patrol in North Africa. January 18, 1943. Phone booth shot of Marilyn Monroe, then Norma Jean in 1938. Burned by the time and with scoffs and marks. The Solvay Conference on Quantum Mechanics, 1927. Nikola Tesla, naturalized American physicist, sitting in his Colorado Springs laboratory with his magnifying transmitter, in 1899. Grandpa's mugshots, 1939 to 1945. Sisters in Skirts, 1950. A Woman in Omaha Beach, Normandy, France. 1947. An actual photo of Theodore Roosevelt and John Muir at Yosemite, 1903. A happy girl on New Year's Day wearing a kimono. Japan in 1914. In the late 1920s, a Mexican eatery in Los Angeles called the Tamale. Jeremy Corbyn at an anti-apartheid protest in London, 1984. Nine-year-old Al Pacino with his father, 1949. World War II Nebraska POW camp. Allied soldiers mock Hitler atop his balcony at the Reich Chancellery, 1945. Wilbert Lee Evans less than 3 hours prior to his execution by electric chair. October 17, 1990. An Egyptian and an Israeli playing each other's flutes at the finalization of the two countries' peace treaty, 1979. A former concentration camp inmate drags a concentration camp guard by the hair while American troops look on at the newly liberated Dora Mittelbau concentration camp, April 1945. Austrian author Jack Unterweger handing out books at a press conference in 1990. He was arrested 2 years later, when police linked him to a string of serial killings. Children attend school at Palestine, around 1905. Not sure if what they have in their hands are textbooks or notebooks. A dog named Pip, sentenced to life imprisonment for killing the governor's cat. USA, 1924. Major Norman MacDaniel being released from 7 years as a POW of North Vietnam, February 1973. Convicted murderer Barbara Graham says goodbye to her 2-year-old son Tommy before her execution is carried out in 1955. She was convicted for her part in the brutal murder of Mabel Monahan. In 1969, when Black Americans were still prevented from swimming alongside whites, Mr. Rogers decided to invite Officer Clemens to join him and cool his feet in a pool, breaking a well-known color barrier. A interracial couple enjoying dinner in 1954. President Bill Clinton's cat Socks sitting at the podium in the White House press briefing room. March 19, 1994. Two Native American Mescalero Apache women stand in their camp near the Mescalero Agency, New Mexico. Between 1890 and 1910. Sled dogs on the deck of the Terra Nova, during the British Antarctic expedition. 1910.